welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Melanie, and today I'm here to finally do my 2023 skincare project pan finale. I actually came out with my 2024 skincare project pan intro video before I did my finale video for my 2023, just the way life happened. So what I want to do is I want to tell you my last time period was that I have to update you on was November, December, and then I'll tell you about the whole thing, but I don't expect this to be a long video at all. So I'm going to stick to the point. Okay, so just to remind you, I did this for the year of 2023. It started off with 50 skincare products and a bag of samples. It started off with 11 cleansers, 15 serums, 11 moisturizers, 10 masks, 1 mist, and 2 SPFs, which totals 50 items, and then a bag of samples that I had. So let me just tell you about my progress in November and December. So regarding the cleanser category, I did not finish any products. I was down to 6 cleansers total at that point, and one of them was the Lil Fox Acid Glow like a peel. So I only used that one twice in that whole 2-month period, oops. But for all the other remaining 5 cleansers I had, I used each one 10 times, which was good. So no finishes in there. In the serums category, I had 8 serums going, and actually one of them I kind of had decluttered along the way that I didn't really want anymore, the Juice Beauty Blemish Clearing. I have to figure out if I even know where it is at this point, but what I really focused on is one of my goals was to finish the True Botanicals Vitamin A capsules, and I finished them. So I used them a whole bunch of times. I used them like every other day up until the end of December. So I used them like every other day, pretty much all of November and December, more or less. And then regarding the rest of the serums, a few of them I didn't get to, but I was able to use some of them like approximately 8 times each, like the Live Botanical Temperate Forest Restoring Complex, the Activist Manuka, and the Earthwise Beauty Black Locust. So I was able to use those ones, like 8 times each, like my goal was, but I really focused on finishing the True Botanicals Vitamin A capsules, which are now done. Okay, moving on to moisturizers. I went into November and December with 8 different moisturizers, and I focused a lot of energy on the La Maria Manera face cream. That was kind of a goal of one of mine to use in full. And also in the month of November, the Beauty Heroes box was Mukti's Queen of the Night cream. So that kind of deterred me a little bit from finishing the La Maria sooner, because I loved that face cream so much. But I did finish the La Maria, so I didn't finish it until like early December. So I used it a lot in November and the beginning of December, but that was done. So I did finish that moisturizer in November and December. Face masks, I only used 3 of the 7 of the face masks that I had, like open ones. I used the Tidal Moon Live Botanical Moisture Mask, and then both Blue Alchemy masks. I haven't been like super into masks lately. I've sometimes struggled to find the right time to do them, but it shouldn't really be that hard. I try to do them sometimes either Saturday or Sunday morning, because my husband and I switch off where like I get to sleep late morning and he gets to sleep late morning, like, and we switch off. It's kind of a little complicated with like the kids' schedules and stuff, but sometimes I will use some of that time to do a face mask. I should also just do them sometimes when my kids have gone to sleep. So, but I only used 3 of the 7, so I didn't meet my goals there. And SPF, it really just like, there's some SPFs that I'm using that I'm working on, so I don't really have anything to report on there. So that was everything. Okay, for that update. So November, December, I finished 2 products, True Botanicals Vitamin A capsules and a face moisturizer. Okay, so now let's talk about the project pan from 2023 overall. So if you remember, I started off with 11 cleansers, and during the year, I finished 5 cleansers completely. Province Apothecary was a small one. Earthwise Beauty Marshmallow Face Cleanser, that was a small one. Pie Cleansing Oil. Moss Burr Celeste, and the Ursa Major Fantastic Face Wash, which was also kind of like a smaller one. So I started with 11, and I'll have 6 rolling into the next project pan, but 5 were finished, which, hey, that's about like 50% of the cleansers, so that's pretty good. Okay, let's talk about serums. I started with 15 serums, and in total I finished 3. The 3 I finished were the Common Air Vitamin C capsules, the Josh Rosebrook Ultra Peptide, and the True Botanicals Vitamin A Boosters capsules, which I talked about earlier. So there was also one that I decluttered, which is Juice Beauty Blemish Clearing. So I just haven't really counted that because I really finished 3 serums. Okay, moisturizers. I started with 11 moisturizers, and in the end, I finished 4. I finished the Lil Fox Marshmallow Poof, the Ayuna Terra Viva, the big one, Ursa Major face cream, that was a mini, and then the La Maria Monera, which I talked about recently. So started with 11 and finished 4. Face masks, I started with 10 total, and I only finished 1, the Live Botanical Honey Mask, and it was a small size. So yes, I do need to work on masks in the next year if I want to be able to finish any. And then regarding SPFs, one thing is for mist, I had the Laurel Face Mist on my project pan, and I did finish that. And I had 2 SPFs, and one of them was the Babo stick, if you remember, and I finished that. So let's talk about my grand finale here. So out of the 50 items, I finished 15. So that was a 30% success rate. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know if anyone's like grading me on them. I mean, 30% isn't great, right? But 30% of my project pan was finished and moved on and, you know, decluttered and stuff. So that was pretty good. I mean, I did have 50 items in my project pan. So obviously if I had drilled down the numbers much more, I would have had a much higher percentage, like success rate, I would imagine. But I'm pretty happy with finishing 15 products. Not only that, but you know, aside from what I actually finished, I think I made a ton of progress on the whole group of 50 products. I think that's going to help me a lot in my 2024 project pan because I'm bringing a lot of like half used or whatever percentage used products into it. So I'm hoping that maybe I'll see like even better success, even though my 2024 project pan includes 100 products. I'm hoping I will still see a lot of success. Regarding the bag of samples, I just did not have much success. Honestly, I didn't really track how many there were. I have a list somewhere on my phone, I think, of how many samples there were. What I finished, what I didn't really track, honestly. But I kind of thought in my mind I was going to finish the whole bag of samples. No, I was definitely focusing on the big size products, which is fine. So, you know, the bag of samples will just work on sometime. I don't know when. But yeah, so I know this is sort of like, now we're into a new project pan, so people probably aren't like super concerned, but I just wanted to, what happened in the end with the project pan 2023. But if you did follow it, I did want to, you know, summarize it and do the finale. And obviously in my ideal world, I would have done this, like posted it on like January 1st or something with my finale. But here we are, it's January 24th. So I'm 3 weeks late than what I would have liked to do. So it's okay as long as I do the finale, right? So yes, I am pretty happy with how the Project Pan 2023 turned out. And as you may know, I did publish my introduction video for the 2024 Project Pan. This year, it's including 100 skincare products because those are ultimately the ones I really want to work on. So I'm just putting them into the project and we're going to see what happens. So it's getting even a little more wild in 2024. Please give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it or found it helpful. Click the subscribe button so you'll be alerted for when the next video comes out. And I would love to chat with you in the comments below about this project pan. If you watched it throughout the year, you know, if you enjoyed following along or anything you might want to say, I would love to chat with you. So I just want to say thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye.